Uh-oh, it is time for another Rambo sesh. This time, we're talking about that WrestleMania pack, some celebrities, and of course, the NBA superstars that haven't been announced. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting because I don't want to be that Debbie Downer, even though the last couple videos I felt like I have been exactly what I don't like being. It's just because they kind of bring that out of you, you know, with the freaking DLC drop being what it is, and then you got these updates being what they have been. I'm just like on a whirlwind roller coaster ride of emotions when it comes to WWE 2k25. And while I keep saying I have enjoyed it, there's been a little bit of disappointment as well. And let's look at this tweet from last year. I want to open up this video talking about last year's tease, and it was them basically showing the WrestleMania 40 arena. This was on June 3rd. They already gave us a tease on June 3rd last year, and it was showing us what we were getting June 5th. That was very, very quick. It was a quick turnaround out of nowhere. They did say that we were getting it summer 2024. This year, I don't remember them, promoting it that way. But we did see this new tweet, and this was actually June 7th. So just a couple days after the tease from last year, in terms of what they're going to give us, we don't know yet, for the visuals. They didn't give us the tease like last year. Obviously, you can see on your screen right now, we got the blackjack chips, and we also see this WWE 2K card. And I thought this was tied with WrestleMania 42 for whatever reason, because of the silver, and it doesn't have the year 25 on it. So I thought this was, tied up with the announcement that WWE made that they're going back to Vegas. I know a lot of people are a little annoyed with that, but I did some more digging trying to see how they promoted the add-on. And last year's 40 years of WrestleMania pack was actually $20. And we did get some of the superstars with their alternate attires early on, but that WrestleMania 40 arena, we didn't see that till way later. So they're obviously handling it kind of similar to last year, but not exactly the same. So we can't really go by what we saw last year. That's all I'm trying to get to here. I've realized that it's good for reference, and you can be like, okay, yeah, we can expect to see something in the summer. We're past the point of release in comparison to what we saw. So what does that mean exactly? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just more question marks and answers up until this point. So right now I'm heading over to the season pass screen. And the reason I wanted to come here is because they haven't even given us the special celebrity guest for that new wave pack that dropped May 14th. And I'm thinking, just like everyone else, this is Travis Scott, and WWE's waiting to do something with him in real life to give that announcement. I almost thought for 1 second, with the new Evolution PLE happening next month, Nikki Bella having this whole hype reel coming back to Monday Night Raw yesterday, I thought that maybe they're going to say, oh, and guess what? She's going to be available next week or part of the next DLC. I don't know. I just thought they were going to give us a Nikki Bella DLC announcement. The way that they hyped it up, I just figured they might throw in a little trailer for 2K25 with that DLC reveal, but we didn't get that. So for the Duncan Destruction pack, I mentioned yesterday, it is coming June 25th. We are getting Abyss, Great Khali, and Tyrese Halliburton, plus 2 NBA stars to be announced. Now, when the game was teasing this at the start of the year, I said, you know what? I wouldn't be too upset if it's Shaq. I love Shaq, my favorite player of all time. I really like, when he gets involved with wrestling, whether it be AEW or WWE, he obviously likes wrestling in general. So seeing him in the game would be cool. But besides Shaq, I don't really see myself getting too excited about anyone else. I mean, yes, you could give us Tyrese Halliburton's rival, Jalen Brunson, but I feel like the way that they're tackling these celebrities and these athletes, it's just really to get the casuals in. And I see the vision. I get the vision. They're trying to expand. It's more than just wrestling. It's fighting. It's fun. It's exciting. It's collaborations. But Are they really drawing in the numbers? Like, did Pat McAfee actually get people to buy the packs? I don't know, man. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that was even a thing. They know the numbers. We just gotta sit and let them take us on a ride, like The Rock says. I also wanted to highlight what's the status. He put out this cool image here for Mr. Iguana, which blew up over the weekend. Mr. Iguana was at Worlds Collide as part of that joint venture that WWE did after acquiring AAA Wrestling. Mr. Iguana has been a fan favorite since then in the WWE universe, because he's been a fan favorite in AAA for a while already. But in terms of WWE, people are now gravitating towards him, and I like that status. Immediately jumped on it. He collaborated with Frightful and Jonathan Sabu. You could search it up, Iguana WTS25, or what's the status. It includes the custom portrait, moveset, one attire, but no Iguana, all right? No Iguana. There's no mods for the Iguana. It is available on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, PC, and Xbox Series console. So I wanted to catch up with you guys on Monday Night Raw. I wanted to talk about Monday Night Raw. John Cena came back out, and he was interrupted by CM Punk. I did like that CM Punk was the one to interrupt him this time. It wasn't Cody Rhodes. We got to see a tease of what's to come. Now, they're teasing that for Night of Champions. Later in the night, they said that Adam Pearce made it official. So we're going to see CM Punk and John Cena go toe-to-toe one last time. Now, I wanted to talk about this because I wanted to share my displeasure about the situation. John Cena as champion has definitely ruined the hype going into each match, because we know that he is going to retain majority of these matches unless he's facing Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes is going to be the one to, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. I think it's going to be that kind of situation where we're going to see Cody Rhodes get his redemption eventually, and we'll see him retain the title that John Cena took away. I don't think it's going to be CM Punk, Randy Orton, R-Truth. None of those superstars. Even if Joe Hendry gets a chance at taking a shot at John Cena, I don't think we'll see anyone dethrone him other than Cody Rhodes. And this brings me back to what was happening last year with Cody Rhodes when he was feuding with Solo Sikoa. They literally went on a world tour and they were facing each other at house shows, live television. It didn't matter. They were on against each other too many times. The bloodline was involved too many times, and we all thought that the end game was Roman Reigns, only for them to flip the switch and turn it into a John Cena situation. Now, I don't know if it's because Cody was going to face The Rock or The Rock was going to do something with him, but obviously they ended up using John Cena. And while I do like the presentation, the promo that CM Punk cut last night, we know that Night of Champions could very well be the same setup that we saw with Randy Orton. The greatest hits, following John Cena by John Cena cheating, and then having John Cena retain. Now, the wrench in all of this is the fact that Seth Rollins is Mr. Money in the Bank once again. We know that he hates CM Punk. We know that CM Punk doesn't care for him at all anymore. That's the story. We're talking about in character here, but we know that's their relationship on TV. And I think that Seth Rollins attempting to cash in on John Cena is much better than Seth Rollins attempting to cash in on Gunther, or even on Jay, if Jay would have retained. Which, Jay, I'm going to save that conversation for another video, but I did want to talk about Mr. Cena because he has, about 19, 18 dates left on his calendar. We still have a whole 6 months left, so that means we're not going to be seeing a lot of John Cena going forward. It's going to be sprinkled across the board, and I get it. He's a busy guy, understandably so, but I wish we would have seen something better in this final run. And I haven't had an issue with the character he's playing, that he's super stiff, that the crowd turned their backs on him and he's tired of it. Like, I like the gimmick, I like the character he's playing, the role he's doing, but I just thought it would be something else. Do I have a better idea of what that could have looked like? Nah, not really. I'm not a WWE writer. I'm not a storyteller. They are. I'm just a viewer like everyone else. So hit me up in the comments. Are you enjoying this John Cena run? Are you happy that the DLC is coming out June 25th? Who are you looking forward to playing? I don't know. I'm just throwing a lot of questions your way. Answer whichever one. I'll see you real soon with some more WWE 2k25 content. Thank you for tuning in. Peace!